Hi everyone, Lensman Oz here, and this is episode 9 of my Revolution 2 Let's Play series. So I've been busy in between episodes. I've put the storage down. Now I kept saying, I'll put these out eventually, and I've gone through, made some compacting drawers for the metals, and I've started putting bits and pieces in here as I get them. Obviously I've still got tons and tons of chests full of junk. But I kind of didn't want everything here. I want to sort of keep some of these barrels around and use them a little bit decoratively. I'd looked for the disc rack triax and it's not in here, which is a bit confusing because I remember it from a previous, I think it was Agrarian Skies playthrough. But look, I can't seem to find it in here at all, so I've gone through each of them. So I'm not sure if it was removed in a further version or whether I'm just not looking in the right spot, but at this point I can't just get rid of all those records, which is a bit of a pain. What are they doing? I needed some food for a start. Let's see. Actually, I don't think I've got much in here. I've been working with RotaryCraft, which I'll show you in just a second. Some sugar and soy. Okay, so when I left the last episode, when we left off there, one of the things that we were doing, just make some caramel while that soy melts through. We were doing RotaryCraft quests, and let's just sleep through the night, because blood moons aren't fun and I don't really want one of them happening, so I may end up sleeping before night time each day. Anyway, eating was a thing. Alright, once that soy gets in, we'll make something a little bit more filling, I guess. So we were dealing with this one here. We'd made the fermenter and the electric engine, the levers and the screwdriver, and we were turning sugar and dirt into yeast. Now I found that it's temperature related, and it helps if there's a fire underneath it. Like I've got a fire underneath this one here. It can get too hot. So if you see here the gauge here, it's probably bordering on the high end, so I could probably move the heat down. I'm not sure whether moving it down one more would help, but at this point there's just directly under here is some netherrack that I lit on fire. Whoops, don't use that pickaxe. That I lit on fire to sort of speed things along, and it makes it a lot quicker. So we were making the yeast, and then the next step, so we needed 16 of that. The next step was to make some shears, some HSLA shears, and get some leaves and turn that yeast into sludge. So I sheared some trees there, threw them in. Depending on what you use as the natural material, depends on how many sludge you get. So if you use some of the Britannia double level flowers, so you've got the normal flowers, and then you've got, see that one there is the double one. You've got to hit them with the shears to get them. But if you use them, you get 8 sludge. If you use, I think it's silverwood leaves, so you shear a silverwood tree, you'll get 64 sludge. And then what you do with the sludge is you take it to any standard furnace and you cook it. And it will give you the ethanol crystals. So the task was to go through and get 16 ethanol crystals, and the reward was 64 ethanol crystals. So I've handed that one in, accidentally clicked the button, but that's what happens. Got a bit excited. Ooh, I finished it. Click, oops. So the next quest, which I did in the previous episode, was to make the gasoline engine. So it runs on ethanol crystals. So the fuel we've just made is required for each crystal. It provides a minute of the engine running. You can't take it out, but apparently you can, I guess, turn the engine on or off. And our reward for that's 16 iron ore, which will come in handy. Let's see here. So the first thing we had to craft, which we also did in the previous episode, was the grinder. And now the grinder can be used for a lot of different things. One of the things it can be used for is grinding down ores. It can also be used to grind down sugar canes here. You get 3 sugar from it, which came in handy when we were making the yeast here. And just so you know, you can use pretty much any plant material. You can see that's running there. It won't be a great yield, but you can use basically any plant material and it'll work. So what was I doing over here? No. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. So if you take the canola seeds and run them through the grinder, it will create lubricant. You see here I've done some here. It will create lubricant, which is what this yellow stuff in the lubricant hose is here. So lubricant, and these lubricant hoses are pretty cheap, just some glass with some wood around the outside. And I'll talk about this in a minute. This is a centrifuge, but I'll get onto that in a second. So the way this works, I will need the screwdriver. You just need to make sure that the green box is where your power input comes from. So anything that you have here, green is in, red is out. So in the case of this, the gasoline engine, we can put some ethanol crystals in it, and I guess we'll put some iron ore in here and it will grind through. And I'm not sure, what did the quest want? We wanted 48, so I'm guessing we've got to do this whole stack. So that should give us 3? Yeah, it gives us 3. So if we put this whole stack in, let's just grab some of this. Not sure how much it's going to take. It's like 1 per sort of 20 seconds. It's 2. So let's, it wasn't what I wanted to do. Let's say let's just put, nope, not in there, in here. We'll give it 3 minutes of working. And we'll let this grind down. It's green on all bands. I don't know if you can make it any faster. I've tried a few different gearboxes and stuff, which is why you'll see there's gearboxes and bevel gears, and I'm going to try and work out a way of, at this point, automating the fuel for the gasoline engine. So automating the ethanol crystals. So I have made another fermenter and another DC engine. So what I might do is try and set up a system with some pipes, probably Buildcraft pipes or maybe something else, conveyor belt, something, and try and work out how I can get it so that it's running all the time. Perhaps make another gasoline engine to run the centrifuge, because at the moment RotaryCraft's a very out there mod to me. I've only used it a little bit, and it's taken me a lot of wiki searching to get this right, this next bit here right. So honestly, I can't explain it properly. It really is something that trial and error helps with, and reading, a lot of reading. So pretty much the reason I made the centrifuge was because when you run the canola seeds through the grinder, you look here, you will get, that's a squeezer. Where is it? How much does it say? It doesn't tell you in this one. You get the lubricant. I'm not sure exactly how much lubricant you get, but once it's done, it leaves you with these husks. Now the centrifuge can process the husks and get another 90, I think it's 90 millibucket. Yeah, 90 millibuckets of lubricant back out. So all your gearboxes and so a lot of the machinery and gearboxes require a lubricant to function properly. So yeah, I was just sort of playing around trying to get that correct. Jeez, takes a lot longer than I expected. So what are we going to get? We're also going to get another 32 HSLA steel. This has got another 30 seconds? Oh, 15 seconds. Might have to add another one. Alright. So hopefully then we can hand that one in. While we're doing that, I should have done this before. Do I have all the bits and pieces I needed to make what I wanted? No, I don't. Needed pistons. So it needed a machine chassis. Needed some iron bars, and I've got capacitor. Where are you going? Almost there. Let's go and make the bits and pieces we require. We've still got junk in these chests. What do we need? Machine. Chassis. So we need capacitor. What looks like 4 steel and 4 lots of iron bars. It's dark steel. It's silver. Oops, night time. Sleep again. I have some steel around here somewhere. Because I was moving all my chests around, things are not where they should be. We needed that eventually. I swear I had another chest here. Alright. So what I'll do, I'll grab these materials we're going to need. Actually, yeah, I've just got to find the steel wherever I put it. And I'll come right back in just a second. Okay, I found the steel inside the house there, or inside the base as it were. Made some iron bars up with 6 iron. Use one of the basic capacitors. Made a machine chassis. Let's as I find stuff in chests, I've been trying to find somewhere reasonable to put it. Alright. Book. Machine chassis done. Need a sag mill. Sag mill. 2 pistons, 3 obsidian, 2 flint and an iron. So let's see. Get a bit of wood, some cobble. Should be enough. Iron. I've got some obsidian around somewhere. No, that's coal. Oh, there it is. 3. Oh, that should be what I need. I need, sorry, 2 more iron, 2 redstone. Let's see if I can make 2 pistons. Yep. Oh, I needed the 2 flint. 2 flint. Excellent. 1 sag mill. Definitely does. It is helpful getting this started setting up, because you can just go, yep, I want one of these, one of them, thanks very much. Beretta 9mm magazine and a cauldron. Okay. Okay, so the next one we need is the cauldron, another machine chassis. Okay, so let's go and actually I'm going to need to get some iron made up. A coal coke here, I do. I'm not sure whether this will work and whether I can use What other steel do we have? Railcraft, immersive engineering. Oops. Pig iron. Okay, not sure. So that steel will have to smelt up. So there's all of those iron flakes. We step back. Place process ore in a grinder to triple your output. Not raw ore. Oh, okay. Pick a bag, and it gives us some steel ingots. And what did this one want us to do? Rotational dynamo. Yeah, we did that, but we don't seem to get any bonus for it. Alright, so baking the goods. So we need a block of iron, 3 furnaces, and the machine frame. So we need another one of these. And I wonder if, I don't think you can use the HL, this steel, the RotaryCraft steel. I've only got 2 steel ingots in there. Silver. So let's put this away. There you go. Some more caramel. Check what's in our reward bag. Aluminium, charcoal, and a drum. That, I don't know how many times I've got that now. There must be a reason. What does aluminium, charcoal, and a drum make? Anything? I don't know. Aluminium plates. No. I don't know. There's got to be a reason it's giving us those particular items. No, guess not. Just wants to be difficult. Alright, I wonder how that block of steel's going. Probably ran out of coal coke. Oh no, it's done. 9 slag and a block of steel. So we should be able to turn that to steel ingots. And then put the iron bars. Yep, should be able to make that. I'm a little tired of this. Every time I right click with ingots in my hand, it seems to place them in the world. Chassis. One of them. Now I need a block of iron. I need 3 furnaces. Let's just grab some of that. How many did we need? 3. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. So we are making no. What am I making? Oh, I just needed 4 blocks of iron. Okay. Next step. Make an alloy smelter. That makes more sense. Okay. I held down shift then. Didn't like me. 1 alloy smelter. Right. So next thing there would be to make the next level capacitors. Okay, so that's going to take me a little bit to do. Dark steel. Some coal powder. So it's requiring coal powder. So can I set this up? Do I need... do I have them around here somewhere? Some more wiring amongst all my junk. Just trying to think. It's getting a little busy over here. But we can do... Let's just do this. No, that's going to be a pain. That's not going to work. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rearrange everything here. It's just getting a little bit messy. It's just temporarily. And then we need some wire. And I need to make some LV connect to something. I'm gonna need some copper and some hardened clay. Let's see. I don't know if I have hardened clay from the other biome. I think it's stained clay. I swear that sounded like a silverfish there for a second. Things sneaking up. Not that. This, turn it into... Gee, that worked. Clay. Throw it in the smelter. There you go. Take that out. I'll get 3 copper. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need at least 1 piece of coal. I wonder if I can put coal in here and crush it. Can't hurt to try. What's it going to give me though? Maybe the right coal dust, maybe not. And it only wants 1, doesn't it? Yep, just 1. 1 obsidian, 1 iron, 1 coal dust. What are you going to give me? Does it count? Yes! 1 obsidian, 1 iron. Then it wants me to make dark steel, which I've got in the chest over there, so I don't actually need to make it. I love some of the sidestepping. Let's just hook these up anyway, because you never know when it's going to come in handy. You to you to you, there to there, and do fine. These are gaining power. Sweet. Oh, so what was next? Yep, make dark steel. Gives us some stuff to make more dark steel. Okay, so it wants me to make some tools. So you know what? Let's what have I got? Fair bit of dark steel over here, don't I? Okay, so it wants me to make a pick, an axe, and some shears. So it's at 3, 6, 8. I think I hit 9 then. No, I've got 8. Is there anything weird and wonderful about making a dark axe? No, it's just sticks, dark pick. Yep, that's good. Let's do this. We want that, dark pick, dark axe, and dark shears. Awesome. Next quest. Okay, make all the dark armor. So maybe I will need to make these ones that it gave me. Let's put 11 there. Let's just obsidian, coal. Is it steel? Yes. Oh my gosh. It's just chewing through power even at 20 RF per tick. So one of the cool things I guess is these things should now smelt up into iron ingots. I'm just pulling more power out of the system at the same time. Yep. Awesome. So there's another 47 iron we've got there, which instead of using the power, let's just throw it through here. There we go. So the beauty of this is I can now double right click there and everything that's in there can be dumped in. Sweet. So what do these have? Durability of 1561, that's excellent. Now I've been dealing with 750 here, and I made a HSLA one which I put one piece of coal on to give a 3x3, 3x1 rectangle. It's useful, it's just, you know, after a while it wears out. I guess, you know, using it triple the amount. Well, no, I guess it's 3 times faster, but you're going to use it 3 times as quick. Okay, so that's... Alright, so while that's making them up, very slowly, spin, windmills, spin. I may need to make the upgraded one actually. Might be something I'll work on. Just while I was discussing this earlier, I've just set it up so that I can rotate the engine, because you can, every right click you can rotate the engine around. So I've then got it going through an 8-to-1 gearbox, because this needs speed and this doesn't have the speed. So we're actually, if you see here, that's on torque mode. It should actually be on speed mode, I think. Let's see. Oops. I think it should be on speed. Oh, excellent. Yeah, it's supposed to be on speed mode. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted, was for it to blow up. Thank you very much. Pretty much it drives through 8-to-1 into this. That's a bummer. Could have shown this working. But yeah, it just processes it down. I mean, there's nothing much to it except that I'm blowing things up, and that wasn't intended. So here, have some canola seeds, seeing as you've got 18 seconds to go. If you hover over this in the Whaler tooltip there, it says each operation takes 17.95 seconds. So let's see, that was about 120 millibuckets of lubricant, which now really has nowhere to go. There's no gearbox for it to go in. Oh really? You done nothing? You're out of power. Yikes. Okay, so what's next in the book? I think next episode we may get into Britannia. Might start looking at Britannia and starting to work out what sort of what we've got, what we need, that sort of thing, to get up and running with that. And I'm thinking it's going to be placed out the back here somewhere. So I'll need to come up with some sort of design for the ground, I guess. I'll sleep through the night. I know it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Everyone's entitled to a nap. Alright, so I don't have all the steel that I thought I would need. Yeah, I've got dark boots in here from all the loots I've been picking up as I've wandered around. No. Got all the steel stuff, but not what I need. Bummer. Oh, actually, what we can do, what we can do is this. Where is it? This thing. Let's see how this works. So what we might be able to do here, I kind of want to pump directly into this. So, Mr. Pumpkin, you are going to need to move. And I want to put him here. Like that, I think. I'm going to need my hammer. Turn. No. I have to pick that. I want to pick it up. I'm holding shift. Out my way. Make that an input. Alright, let's see if we can just pick up this gasoline engine. And we will try it out. This will be nifty. Oh, it's loud. I wonder what sort of power it's putting in. Whoa! Hey, that's awesome. I like that. That's obviously it's more than 20 RF per tick, and it's loud, so I will be making another muffler. But that's good. That's good. That's good. So maybe I'll move all this stuff. I might expand this wall out, this fence out. I'll build my clay area out a bit more, out probably out to here. Build in here, and we'll have a machinery area here. Maybe we'll do Britannia out here. Alright, so I'm just going to check where we're up to. Just give me 1 second here. Let's see. Right, so I think we're pretty much at the wrapping up point now. So I guess in between episodes I'll get the maybe the other capacitors made. I'll get the yep, that's finished now, thank goodness. I'll get these made up, and yeah, so get these made up, try and get this made up. So I'll need some more coal dust, I'll need some more capacitors, and I'll need 12 energetic alloy. Wow. Which is what? Redstone, gold, glowstone. Hopefully I've got enough glowstone, otherwise I'll have to go hunting. So yeah, that's the plan, and then I guess next episode I'll hand these couple of quests in. Maybe I'll make this one up as well, because it just needs some capacitors. Oh, and I get the glowstone here. So hand them in, and next episode we'll do some Britannia, and I'm hoping that the pack gets updated soon. It's starting to get a bit close to me running out of quests. So I'm hoping that yeah, the update, the website says it's coming. The Raker mods are now in version 12, so that was something that he was waiting for. So yeah, hopefully soon we'll get some more quests. Alright, so yeah, with that, as always, please leave your comments in the section below. Hit that like button if you liked the episode, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Yeah, and you know, you'll get notified when my videos go up, and yeah. Alright, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next episode.